Do-do-do-do-do. Questicle style. All the quests are done. We visited Noble's hotel, but he seemed to be away. We'll have to check again when we're finished with our other obligations. Noble gave us the key to the passage under the hotel. We should take care of this quickly, but preparedly. Target eliminated. Let's go back to the hotel and give Noble our report. We gave our report at the hotel, completing yet another requesticle. Do 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 do. Chapter 4. Do 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 do. Bum ba bum ba bum. Do 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 do. We ran into Group B at Dreikel's Plaza and exchanged information. Turns out they're in an old guild branch too. We agreed to call each other when we're at a good point to stop for lunch, so we could eat and talk about what we've been up to. We fulfilled the request from Jasmine. We fulfilled the request from Norton. We had a request from the owner of a hotel in the Garnet district, but he wasn't in when we checked. We had to leave it until later. We met up with Group B at the department store in Valancourt Street and had a great dunch together. Even though I felt like Laura and Fee could work through their own issues, things weren't exactly comfortable between them. We separated with Group B and got back to our respective tasks, hoping that the hotel owner had returned. We made our way back to the Garnet district. As we were being informed of the details of our task at the hotel, a woman in a beautiful dress called out to us. She was an opera singer by the name of Vita Clotilde, also known as the Azure Diva. After giving us a little encouragement, she left for a rehearsal. After pacifying Elliot and Machias, who were more than a little excited to have met her, we set off to exterminate the monsters in the underground passage. We were able to exterminate the monster in the underground passage, but Laura and Fee were unable to form a combat link. This was getting on my nerves. They're not fundamentally incompatible, there just seems to be something getting in the way of the two of them clicking with each other. I decided to withdraw from the front line so that they could work together and figure out what it was. After that, we started heading back to the hotel. On the way back, Elliot heard the sound of a sonata in the distance. Fee found the entrance to a hidden passage connecting to the surface. The only problem was getting it open. We were able to open the entrance to the hidden passage and see where it led to. The passage led us right into Mater Park. Conveniently enough, the people playing the sonata were actually old friends of Elliot's, so we decided to go introduce ourselves. Apparently Elliot's friends all go to the music academy here. He seemed kind of conflicted when he ran into them, but since it was getting dark, our meeting was cut a bit short as we wanted to return to the hotel. Once we reported our progress, we headed over to Elliot's house. After enjoying a delicious dinner prepared by Fiona, we were shown up to Elliot's room, which was full of instruments. There he told us that his mother was a pianist, and about how he had originally wanted to attend the music academy too. He ultimately was forced to abandon that dream and come to Thor's instead. Despite all this, he said without the slightest hint of embarrassment that he was glad that he chose to come to Thor's because it allowed him to meet all of us. While we were walking back to the guild, Laura and Fee came to the conclusion that the best way to work out their issues was with a duel against one another, as soon as possible. Dragging Machias and me along, they boarded a tram to Mater Park. You're damn right they did, and it was epic. Incredibly freaking epic. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. How you doing, sir?
Right.
Do 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 do. Alright. So we want to go to Mater Park. You can just go right there. That's cool. How you doing? Tram style. Miromoto style, even. The park scenery has an almost mystical air at night. It's nice. Huh, you're in luck. Not too many people taking a leisurely stroll at this hour. Okay, that may be true, but this is still the capital. You really shouldn't be fighting here. Ah, how did it come to this? Put a sock in it, Machias. I apologize for burdening you with this, but I'd appreciate you keeping watch. This is ridiculous. Anyway, let's move over to that gazebo we came out of earlier. It's a gazebo, didn't you know? Is there anybody actually here? There is.
Ah, what a pleasant evening.
It's pretty relaxing.
No denying those two have some surprising similarities.
Bum, 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 bum. Sybil servant? What the beep? Phew, today sure was busy. There's no better way to unwind than a cold beer in the cool night air. I bet you'd get along with Instructor Sarah, then. Mwahaha. Are you two still over here? I think they live here now or something. What was that? I didn't quite hear you, so say it again. I love you, baby. Louder and clearer. I love you, baby. There you go. There it is. Damn, you really do like making me say that embarrassing stuff. It's gotten pretty cold. We should head home. But it's so early. Let's stay and talk some more. I think they're gonna be there for a long time. Drunk man! Shut it, you trying to start a fight here, punk? Come on, tough guy, speak up. What a bastard. Young man in suit. That's a stupid name. Chief, please. You've had far too much to drink. Well, let's just head back already. Let's just head back. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That dude's got some problems, I'm pretty sure. Should probably drop a save. Because I think this is technically going to be a boss fight. But only technically. Technically speaking.
I don't see any people in this part of the park.
I'm fine with here if you are.
Shut up, Machias. Nobody likes you.
All right, Fee. Here are my conditions. If I win this duel, I want you to tell me about your past. Your personal history.
Oh boy.
At first, there was something about your strength that I couldn't bring myself to accept. From the moment we first met, I could tell you were holding back. And considering your build, your combat proficiency is extraordinary. It's simply too far removed from what I've come to know through following the way of the sword.
No doubt.
Really? Yeah, all things considered, Fee's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
To add to that, you were once part of a Jaeger Corps. I can't say I've ever thought of the Jaegers in a particularly favorable light. If one defines knighthood as the way of the virtuous, how can the path of the Jaeger be seen as anything but corrupt? I came to believe that because we'd been raised with such strongly opposing values, I could not accept you. However, I was mistaken. After hearing Elliot's story, I asked myself again why it was that I felt such resistance to fighting alongside you. I tried to ascertain my own feelings, slowly and carefully. And that was when I finally realized. During all these months we spent together, I've known deep down that you were worthy of my trust. Our values had nothing to do with that judgment. It came from my heart alone. But in my stubbornness, I refused to acknowledge that one simple truth. In my heart, I had already deemed you worthy of trust. Yet in my mind, I still couldn't see past our incompatibilities. I suspect that contradiction was what prevented us from using our Arcus to fight as one.
So, that's how it was. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I noticed during our fight with that monster earlier.
You weren't the only one who thought we couldn't get along. You live your life so honestly. I guess somewhere along the way I'd given up on you ever accepting me.
I see.
She's a quitter!
Still. What does this have to do with wanting to know about my past? Why do you want to know?
It's very simple, really. I want to know because I like you.
What are you?
I find it frustrating when I'm not able to understand those I've taken an interest in or have a high opinion of. I felt like this several months ago with Reen, and I feel the same way now. That's why I want to know your history. I want to know what shaped you into who you are now. That said, this is simply an act of self-indulgence on my part. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm not sure what to say.
That's our lore, all right.
Laura!
You really are something else. It's fine. I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you?
It's fine. Because I have no intention of thinking of my reward as a spoil of battle.
Fight it out.
I'd much rather consider it an honor, bestowed for a hard-won victory.
Fine by me.
You just talk things out. Why do you even need to fight now?
It's the way of the warrior and such.
All right, I'll officiate your duel. Neither of you need to hold anything back. If I think it's getting too dangerous, I'll step in and stop the fight.
Very well.
Thanks.
Thanks. Uh-oh.
Go!
Fight it out. Oh.
Shatter!
Target locked.
They're using crafts. Oh.
Here.
Flash grenade!
Impressive.
This is awesome.
Same to you.
Then I won't hold back. Allow me to show my strongest skill learned from my father.
Uh-oh.
Then I'll show you my strongest. Learned it from the boss himself.
That's enough!
The boss. Defeated. I think it was a draw.
I couldn't even tell who won. What about you, Reen?
I feel bad saying this after volunteering to be the judge, but as far as I could tell, it was a draw.
Pretty much.
Really?
Well, I suppose it is what it is. I'll simply have to continue my training and challenge you again another time. And don't forget, I still wish to duel you as well.
Wait, why me?
Meh.
Honestly.
Actually, I lost this one.
Huh?
Jaegers are at our best when we fight at night. The darkness gives us an edge. But even after I threw out a flash grenade, the duel still ended in a draw. If we'd fought during the day, I would have lost.
That's...
She has a point.
Well then,
very well. I'll accept this victory.
well, anyway,
I guess the two of us should go for a little stroll then.
I don't mind if you listen. Is that fine with you, Laura?
I have no objections. We're all in this together.
Okay.
Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
I used to be part of a Jaeger Corps called Zephyr.
Zephyr! Not quite Zephyr Cape, but
Before
close
that,
enough.
my earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields. I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of.
It's probably America.
Jaeger Corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King. He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger Corps. He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down.
Middle-aged and crazy, Terry Funk style.
To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had. The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me. As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing. During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield. One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think. The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group. For the next few years, we lived and fought together. I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. Sylphide.
Sylphide. That would explain the name of her S-craft.
We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did. Together. Until last year, when our boss died.
Uh-oh.
It was a clash with another Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation.
Scorpion wins!
People used to say they were the only other Jaeger Corps in West Zemuria who could match us. Their leader, a guy they called the War God, had been on bad terms with our boss for years. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel.
Oh boy.
They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell.
That's a long fight. Jeez, dude.
After that, the Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went. Then, just like that, I was alone again.
I don't know what to say.
After that, you ended up coming to the academy?
Yep. Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up. She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. That's how we first met. I told her about what happened, and she dragged me to the academy. She introduced me to the principal,
And he gave you a Wednesday. I mean, what?
and after that, well, you know the rest.
That's quite a history. Listening to you tell your story really brings into focus how limited my view of the world has been. But I feel like I finally know you. There's still so much more I want to learn, of course, but at least this gives me a base to build on. How about it? Care to mix things up a little?
Oh. Let's do it.
Meh.
Now wait just a minute.
Meh.
I should have known. I guess I've had this coming since the practical exam, huh?
Yep.
Well, it's at your discretion, of course. I doubt either of us has the energy to fight at our peak.
But we'll give it a try.
You've got to be kidding me! We haven't got a chance against them!
Not really.
Come on, this is a good opportunity to see what they can really do, right? Let's just think of this as a little bonus for our field study and give it the best we've got.
Fine. But I don't intend to hold back. So I expect no less from both of you.
You have my thanks.
Here we go.
Fight it out.
I'm not going to hold back.
Fine, I'll do it.
Laura and Fee can now link with one another.
Okay.
Of course, you actually have to control it this time. And you probably want to take out Reen first, because he's capable of all kinds of status ailments and such. Although, luckily, we do have resistance.
Yeah.
Not
bad.
We'll do some buffs.
All right, let's do this.
All right,
Don't increase your strength.
how about this?
Hold on.
My turn.
Alright, anyway. Victory sandwich.
Not bad. My turn.
And of course you want to use battle scope. You're trying to scan out all the enemies. Which we certainly are. Rain. Rain, level 39, 14,069 HP. Practitioner of the Eight Leaves One Blade School, which he studied under the sword hermit Yun Kai Fei. Good time. No elemental affinities, of course.
My turn.
And we got one for you, Mr. Machias. Level 39, 12,279 HP, Class 7's Vice President. Uses special bullets loaded into a shotgun to break through enemy ranks. Nice. No elemental affinity,
My
of
turn.
course. Now we can finish the bastage off. Ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-bum, bum, bum. Sylphid dance.
Here we go. Sylphid dance.
Should have seen that coming.
I did it right there.
Done. But we can't relax yet.
Nice. Levelage.
Done.
Done. Fee level 41, breaks 5,000 HP, 900 defense.
I've only just begun.
Laura level 41, good times.
We did it.
Uh-huh.
Bonk. There you go. Everybody's happy.
You too. It's like they're off in their own little world.
I think we've just witnessed the birth of an unstoppable duo.
Hey, what are you four doing?
Meh. Uh-oh, I think we're in trouble.
Crap.
Uh-oh.
Students? Are you from one of the local high schools?
Nah.
We received reports of a group causing a terrible racket in the park. What in Adios' name were you doing?
Nothing much, just hanging out.
Please, sir, this isn't what it might seem like. There's a perfectly reasonable, though admittedly rather complicated explanation for all of this.
We're very sorry for any trouble we've caused. We tried to minimize the disturbance to others, but it seems we weren't totally successful there.
We caused trouble like Jack.
Perhaps dueling in the park wasn't as good of an idea as it first seemed.
Maybe the underground tunnels would have been better.
You know, it's a little late for such deep insights. Besides, who do you think were the ones who started this? Don't just act like you're some innocent bystanders.
Maybe we got arrested. Link experience up by 250. Rena and Laura reached Link level 4. Cool. Powerful Strike and Vengeance. Link level 2. Laura and Fee reached Link level 2. Link attack, finishing blow. And we take a nap. We're gonna sleep it off. Stand-up adventure style.
Keep up the good work.
We're getting good grades. July 25th, Sunday. Sunday! Field study day 2. And Elliot missed all the action. What a bastard.
Huh? Are they all still asleep? It's almost time for breakfast.
Adrian style.
Oh, it's you, Elliot. Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting.
What's wrong? You look exhausted.
You might say we had a pretty eventful night.
Just a little bit.
Look at these geriatrics. On the other hand, as you can see, we have gusto to spare. Isn't that right, Fee?
And you call yourselves men?
How can you two just waltz around like that after last night? Are you even human?
Oh, just calm down.
Wow, what the heck did you guys do last night? The two of you look like you've been chased around town by wolves, but Fee and Laura are all buddy-buddy now.
Yeah, we'll catch you up on that later. First things first, let's grab the list of today's tasks from the mailbox.
Collected field study envelope July. Green took the day's tasks from the guild house's mailbox, then everyone walked to Elliot's house. At Fiona's insistence, they decided to have breakfast Adrian style, before taking a look at their tasks for the day. Oh, there's bread. Wow, so that's what happened yesterday after you guys left. I feel all left out now. You have our apologies. But listening to you talk about your resolve yesterday strengthened my own. I simply couldn't wait any longer. We'll treat you to something later. Consider yourselves lucky you didn't have to endure 2 hours of police questioning afterwards like we did. Oh, so that's why you all seem so tired. Yeah. It's not the lack of sleep that gets you, it's the mental fatigue. So, did you receive another packet of tasks from the governor? Yep, probably delivered first thing this morning before we were even awake. We'll look them over once we finished our breakfast Adrian style. Agreed. Heh, make sure you get plenty to eat so you have lots of energy for the day ahead. And there's plenty more where that came from if you can manage it. Okay, field study day 2, assigned tasks. 1 required and 2 optional. Heimdall Port Monster. From Port Chief Danberto. A terrifying monster has been sighted in an underground waterway near Heimdall Port. How many underground waterways do they have around here? Confirm the specifics with Danberto, the port chief, then eliminate the creature. Made for walking. From owner Howard Stern. I need someone to test a new product. Come to Xseed on Valancourt Street and I'll tell you more. Howard. That reminds me of Sky. Faux show. Oh no. Old man Keaton, Michael Keaton, as Beetlejuice. Our family's kitten has gone missing. If you can help us, please visit us in our home in the Ost District for more details. Keaton. Looks like we've got quite a variety today, too. Yeah, one of them looks like it'll take us to an area we didn't get to see yesterday. Yep, that monster extermination request from Heimdall Port. We shouldn't have any problems getting there on the trams. Same for Mater Park, where we were yesterday. We'll likely have to visit a number of locations today as well. And considering that the festival begins tomorrow, I expect the city will be buzzing with excitement. Still, no need to rush. Well, take care, everyone. It'll be fun just walking around watching as everyone puts the finishing touches on their decorations. Right. Thanks, sis. Thank you very much for making us breakfast Adrian style. Alright, let's get started. These jobs aren't going to do themselves. Well, they might. You never know. It could happen. Bum 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 bum. Alright. We got 3 new questicles. It's pretty awesome. Mater Park. Meh. Noise.
Leave it to me!
Of course.
I'll handle it.
I've got this!
Alright. Bum 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 bum. While we were walking back to the guild, Laura and Fee came to the conclusion. Yeah, okay. We returned to Mater Park, Laura and Fee's battleground, the gazebo we passed through earlier. Laura and Fee prepared to battle in a quiet area of the park. They revealed how they really felt about one another and agreed that if Fee lost the duel, she would tell Laura about her past. The battle ended in a draw, but Fee declared that she was at an advantage thanks to the cover of night, and therefore it should be counted as her loss. Fee told us that as a child she was part of the Zephyr Corps, and she lived on the battlefield as long as she could remember, earning the nickname Sylphide for her work. With Fee's past revealed, Laura and Fee finally felt as though they could understand one another and wanted to test if they could form a combat link right away against Machias and me. They were more than successful and destroyed the 2 of us in battle. Did they ever? Unfortunately, the noise attracted a little unwanted attention from the Heimdall Military Police, the HMP. Still, it was worth it to see Laura and Fee finally link with one another. July 25th, Sunday, field study at Heimdall, day 2. The morning of the second day of our field study came, and after eating breakfast Adrian style at Elliot's house, we got working on our tasks. We thought it'd be best to save the monster extermination at Heimdall Port until last. Alright. So this is a good point to call it a stream for now. So thanks everyone for stopping by, and I shall see y'all next time. That's it.